My husband's calling me. I'll be right back. Hi, this is India with Bags and Lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Welcome and welcome back. Either way, I am happy that you are here. I cover topics related to handbags. Usually has a pre-owned twist to it, but not always. I don't discriminate between luxury and contemporary, new or used. And then the lifestyle is just anything else that I'm interested in talking about, want to share with you. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started into this video. So as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about a couple of bras that I have been using and have to rave about, and then also elevated t-shirts, and we'll get into that in a second. So first up is going to be the bras. Now, for reference, just to give you a quick backstory here so you can kind of like know why I'm singing praises about these about these bras. So I purchased actually True & Co. and I said backstory and then kept going with the story. But anyway, I purchased a True & Co. bra from Nordstrom, the bralette, and I don't have the exact names, but I definitely will have the links down below to the bras I'm referencing, so that way you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're interested, you can purchase by just hitting those links and finding the right one. Now, like I said, I did purchase a True & Co. bralette from Nordstrom, and this is like the style it is. So this version here that has like the deep V on both sides. Now, I bought this, and for reference, I am a size 34D or a 36C depending on the brand. So between those two sizes, and this True & Co. bra is a size medium. So, which between Soma and True & Co., which is the other, Soma is the other bra I'm going to talk about, I'm a larger size in Soma, so the bralettes that I'll show you will be a large for reference. Now, like the reason why I mention that is because these are not underwire bras. They have a pad in the front of them, and they're a smooth kind of fabric that you would think of with like some thin shapewear. Just depends on what the brand, but some thin shapewear. But it's very soft, very easy on the skin, smooth, feels really great. Okay, I do have to finish recording. Alright, so I am back in the middle of recording, and someone calls. But anyway, so I think like I was saying, it's not underwire. It's pretty much identified as a bralette. And so what I've traditionally thought of bralettes are those items that undergarments basically that you wear inside the house. They don't have a lot of support, so that's where you keep them, it's in the house. So the reason I gave you my bra sizes for reference is because I have started taking them outside the house and wearing them now. And the reason I gave you that because I know some people are a lot more well endowed up at the top, and so this may not work for them, as a bralette may not give you that support. But if you're somewhere smaller or a little bit larger than me, then a bralette may work for you, and that's the reason why I gave my bra size. So anyway, like I said, I had started wearing it out, and so I travel for work, and sometimes my trips can be as short as 4 hours to as long as 12 hours, 18 hours, depending on where I'm going. Yes, I'm not exaggerating. 12, 18 hours could be a day, a full day of travel for me. I had a client that was in Alaska, so we had to go really far. So that is a long trip, and it was not Anchorage, okay? So we had to stop in Anchorage and go somewhere else after that. So anyway, like I was saying, so I really have noticed that as I have these long travel days, or we have an event and I have to work really late, long hours, the undergarments that aren't comfortable are just like weighing on me, and I hate. It just bothers me. I feel it more. You know, you're pulling at your bra or whatever every couple of hours and things like that. And so when I wore this bra earlier this year, I literally came home. So I wore it on travel day and noticed I haven't touched my bra. I haven't adjusted my strap. I haven't pulled anything down. And that sold me. So I wore it on my travel days, both going and coming. And as soon as I got home, I've never done this before. As soon as I got home, I went on Nordstrom's website and ordered 2 more True & Co bras. So that is how comfortable these bad boys are. And like I said, I don't know the real rules, whether you should be wearing a bralette out the house or if you shouldn't. I know it gives me enough support. Not like I'm trying to run down the street or anything like that, but just kind of, I've even started incorporating them into my days when I'm seeing my clients. So not just travel days, but when I'm seeing my client, it's okay. I can work the bralette in. It gives me enough support. It does have the pads in here, so it does give you the right coverage and protection, but it's just so comfortable, and it lays so easily and soft on your skin that it's great. So I have several of these now. So I wanted to recommend True & Co. if you were wondering about a bralette. Even if you just have it on inside the house, it's fine. I also wear this sleeping on the weekends when I want to take my naps. So they're great. So wanted to talk about these bras. So I'll leave a link down below. The other type, now these are the ones that I recommend. The ones with these type of V-neck strap here. I did purchase a True & Co. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was the one where it had the more like the bra strap. So basically the adjustable straps. And the adjustable straps go from end to end. And that's not comfortable. And it's not comfortable because it's using the straps like this versus, and they're thinner also. So straps like this versus just using it like this. So granted, the caveat with this might be that they may not last as long because it's going by the weight. Let me do that over again. It's basically going by the weight of your chest, basically, so to hold you in. So there's no adjusting, which means that over time this is going to stretch out, and at some point I'm going to need to get a new one because it's not going to provide me the type of support that I need, because this would have reached this kind of like life at its stretching point, I guess is what we can call it. So, moving on from the True & Co. Now, the True & Co's are a little bit less expensive than the Soma bras. So, the True & Co's, I think, were around $30 to $40, and you can get them on sale between probably $25-ish and $34 on Nordstrom. So, definitely try to get them on sale. And the Somas are a little bit more expensive. This is the other True & Co. Nope, this is Soma. Okay. So, also bought 2 from Soma. And these are the 2. So, it's same exact style as the one that I was showing from True & Co. The only difference is the ridge on the Soma bra, and it is a little bit more expensive like I mentioned, is this thicker band you see here. So, what I did notice is that this is the band on the True & Co. I'm pulling that back so that way you can see the lighting. So there's not really a band there the same way that there's a band here. And saying that, it does, look, my stomach's not flat. So when I sit down, it kind of rolls up. It doesn't, sometimes I nag and pull on it because that's just me, how I like things to be flat and whatever. But I will say it does nothing for, you don't feel it. It's not like it's uncomfortable and you're tugging at it, or it's creating like these weird ruffles. Now, if you're wearing something super skin tight, that might be different. But under my clothes, it's not an issue. So did want to point that out. So if your tummy's not flat, just know that it will likely roll up some because it's just nothing keeping it there from laying flat, basically. And so I anticipate, now I've tried the Soma bras on, but I haven't worn them out and about. But I want to go ahead and make sure I recorded this video. And so I anticipate this band here should help lay flatter. But it probably won't be, because it's not so tight. I don't know. It may also roll up. But I'm anticipating that it should help it lay flatter. But it likely will still have some movement. Because there's no, I don't know what you call it, but like on your shapewear, where you have that shapewear at the top where it keeps it from rolling up or down. It's none of that on here. So that kind of like gel or glue or whatever they call it. So it may move as well. But these 2 type of bras or bralettes from Soma and True & Co. are great. The other type that I did purchase from Soma, which is also very comfortable, which is opposite of the True & Co., is this racer back. Now, Soma also has one similar to the True & Co. where it's just bra straps through and through, like the adjustable straps like I'm showing you here on this Soma. And that was not comfortable. And again, it was because of these straps here. Now, you're wondering like, well, why are you telling us about this one? So, the reason I'm telling you about this one and can say that this one is still comfortable is because there is an adjustable strap. It is thicker. However, it starts at kind of the top of your shoulder and goes back. So it's not at a point where it's aggravating my body, aggravating my skin, and I really feel it digging in. So this little piece here where there's less fabric, and I think it's because it's not over the shoulder where you have kind of the arc that could be pulling on both sides. That's the only thing I can think of in addition to the band being thicker that helps. But as long as it is up the back like this, like normal, and it's just in the back, which I got these for kind of, you know, racer back tops that I want to wear this under without showing my bra straps. This was also extremely comfortable as well. So definitely check those out. Let me know if you tried True & Co., Harder True & Co., or Soma, tried one of these bralettes, and let me know your thoughts. But I think they're great. And so segueing into my next piece, so you have to have your great basics, right? And now that you have your great and comfortable basics, recommended by me, we're going to talk about elevated t-shirts. And this is going to be a really quick topic. So I don't even know if this is really like a correct fashion term or whatever. I just call them that. So we'll just talk about it here. So with the elevated t-shirt, you know, like a regular t-shirt, whether that's V-neck, scoop neck, is just a basic staple that pretty much almost everybody I can think of probably has a basic t-shirt in their wardrobe. So an elevated t-shirt is one that still is that t-shirt material, but it just has a little bit extra in it to elevate it just a little bit from your traditional t-shirts. And if you work in an environment where you can actually get away with wearing a t-shirt to work, an elevated t-shirt will help you out too. And like I said, and I didn't say anything. So what I wanted to mention here is that when I used to go into the office, I actually had one of these shirts that long, and when I used to go in the office, I would wear it, pair it with a skirt. So technically it was a t-shirt, but it looked appropriate because it looked like a nice top to go with a skirt. So let me just show you two examples. So this way it will help you kind of look out for those small details that do elevate a traditional t-shirt, but you can still have the t-shirt vibes, t-shirt look, t-shirt feel that is very casual, cool, and you know, you just look very put together and polished when you pair the t-shirt right with either great jewelry, a jacket, great cardigan, or whatever. So here are my two examples of my elevated t-shirts, and look, they are not, I didn't iron these, so get over the wrinkles is all I have to say. This one I actually just wore on my trip to Orlando, so that's why this one's wrinkled. I literally just unpacked it. So this is an example of an elevated t-shirt. So you have the beautiful V-neck here, still have the t-shirt material, but notice that the fabric on the V as well as the fabric on the sleeves are this slightly shiny, kind of a little bit softer, almost satiny like fabric that elevates the look of this. So then I have a little bit more interest on the sleeves that can heighten my shoulders here and balance them out. I have wide hips, and so having a little bit extra here to balance things out works great. This I've been recently wearing under, well, not under, but paired with my wide leg pants that I purchased from Target. And those pants are, like, they just are super wide. So I love the fact that because I have this boxier shape now with the wide leg pants, and then, you know, I have a smaller waist, smaller top side of me, that these little elevated details here, this small detail helps balance me out and have a straighter line versus looking like a triangle. Not a triangle. An A. Looking like an A. There we go. Or this triangle, I guess I should say. This is one example, and this is a Tommy Hilfiger. I'm sorry, I can't link it below because this is long. a long time I've had this. A long time. So, but I will try to find similar ones. So just expand those details out and you'll see if I found something very similar. This one I did most recently purchase last year, but I got it at a Nordstrom rack. So I'm sure this one will probably be harder to find. This is by H by Bordeaux. I don't know. I guess it's maybe a Nordstrom rack brand. But if you'll notice here, you have the white colored t-shirt look. It is flowy. Hopefully that helps show you there. So it's not your traditional t-shirt fabric, but still functions like a t-shirt. And then I have these sleeves that have the extra little kind of ruffling detail, poofiness to them. So that helps balance things out. And the ruffles kind of show up about here. So the nice thing is it's covering up my arms. It is also giving you some details on the sides here that kind of just elevates the look a little bit and helps balance other things out as I need them to be balanced out when I'm wearing them with certain items. So hopefully those tips were helpful and you also enjoyed my recommendation about the bras. I will leave you at that. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead, leave those comments down below. Don't forget to like and also subscribe. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.